Alright, spine up number 2, let's see if we get any luck here. And there we go, there's a Mama Spine. I can't remember, does it learn Earthquake upon evolution? Please say you do. Double hit. Huh, okay. This is that you're mainly looking for, guys, because this will give you the TM for Rock Climb. But let's fight my way through the Bloods. I dropped the TM, I had to move Rock Climb. Hey, what did you find the TM? I've already given up the TM for lots and you found it. It's yours to keep, my friend, make good use of it. I like your honesty, they'll let me road with this. I just go play it, see, like that. And that's me coming here. Yeah, I think like the shot. So what I was thinking of going with is actually the where is it called? I was thinking of going with the winter style for this, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately I do want to get that because I think when they call it this outfit, it's easily like Dawn's flashy carries base outfit in the game in my opinion. Quite a few ones that are good, but I think this overall is probably our best look. I could actually get it right now. But I think because we're going to go up for the Snowpoint City area travel, I think it's going to be good if we have the winter style on, just for now, you know what I'm saying? And yes, you could probably argue that when you call it the platinum style, it's also very wintry, but let's be honest, for quite a bit of this series, since to unlock this shop, I've been wearing the platinum style. So you can see you got a scarf and all that, like a winter scarf and all of that around, a raincoat. But this looks more wintry to me, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go with that, and we'll use it up until we clear the snowy Team Galactic stuff out. Alright, so I'm having a look in Pokemon Brilliant Pokemon Shine and Pearl rather, sorry. The encounters in this cave we can get that I've not got would be Cleffa and Chingling. And playing at night time, so currently it would be a 5% chance for Cleffa and a 10% chance for Chingling. If you play in the morning, however, Cleffa becomes a 25% chance and becomes the common of this area, so I'm not getting them yet. I am pulling the Pokéarf up from Cerebi so I can have an idea of what's going into what area. I know we're getting close to the area for final team members, so yes. Anyway, let's continue, right? We're gonna go ahead and get some items if we can in this area before like really like moving on and that stuff, you know, north. So now that we got strength, you know, as you see before, we can just go ahead and get the Wild Tail, put it with strength, okay? And then bump that all the way up there, which should allow us to pass, I do believe. Yes, it does, nice. And then now, TM69 Rock Polish. Alright, that's decent. That's pretty cool. Alright, I guess we have no more options but to push that Strength Rock. Is there nothing over here? No, I don't believe there is. Okay, cool. Yes, I would like to use another Repel. If we push that along. There's no point going down there, we'll lock ourselves in. Like, I'll just show you, right? You can't, the only way you can use that rock is to get out. It takes you into the middle of Mount Coronet, as you can see. Once you do that, you can't get in now, you know what I'm saying? That's only for getting out, so there's no point, right? And then, if we push this rock up here, once we get through those rock smashes, I believe there's another item up here, so yeah. We'll have to smash that bottom one, smash the two top ones. And it should actually reveal an item just past this little route here for us, which is a rare candy. Which, like I say, I'm leaving all my rare candies for when we fight the Pokemon League, okay? Any hidden items here? Just have to check, you never know. And now we can finally go north of Mount Coronet and see exactly what was going on up here all along Penny Mushroom. That's why I always like click in a rock. You just never know like what items are gonna be on here. Also, you'll have to use Defog here. Basically, it's a legend straight all the way up to the top. But yeah, if you want to actually explore this area, use Defog. Alright, it's me of Defog. Thank you very much, Sir Raptor. And we'll take that. Thank you. Oh, I forgot that's the name right here. That's right. Now, this little water to the top right, just above me, is actually the only place I believe in the game you can get a Feebas encounter. Now, it is the 4 random tiles every day, like in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Gen 3 games. However, there's a video I watched where if you go to his website and put in your lottery number for the day, it will actually tell you exactly what tile on that, because obviously the lottery numbers are every day, so it coincides with like, the 4 tiles on this. The lottery number you get that day will coincide with what tiles you'll be able to get Feebas on, like 50% of the time. And that has worked because I've seen people actually try out live on stream when I was lurking in the chats. And just basically, if you don't know what lurking is, basically watching your stream without typing in the chat, that. And I've watched like multiple people do it and it's worked for them every time. So I'll be doing that once I, you know, get into that part of the game, alright? Alright, well obviously we're going to rock smash this and then we're going to use strength to push this forward. We only maybe need to do it one time. Because if we just do it one time, use the D-pad movement to carefully go around and then there you go, boom. And that is for a bag of soft sand, which I believe increases the power of ground type moves, is it not? Now we come down here. Ultra Ball and Hidden Rock, see, nice. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just randomly spamming A and some rocks and I'm just randomly getting items sometimes. I'm getting a bit lucky there. And this item is a revive, cool. I do see an item down there, I'll get that in a little bit. Let's see what's down here first, okay? So, is there anything down here? Yes, sir. A lot of items, right? A lot of items around these parts. You know, if you just went straight on, you could have slicked over, so that's really nice. What do you call it? Kinda can come clutch actually. But you know, if you just go straight on, you miss all of these items, guys, for free. Why wouldn't you spend, like, just get a couple of repels and just spend the time, just like an extra couple of minutes to get all these items, right? Max Elixir, which will be great for the Pokemon League again. The PP could be an option, you know. Could be a problem when you can't heal in that challenge. So again, that's another, what do you call it, good reason. Another item here, like, we're just getting items galore down here, right? A light clay. Which, if I'm not mistaken, it's not a good item in competitive. Yeah, the light clay makes the move like light screen and reflect not 5 turns, but I think the last 8 turns, I think. And from what I can see, that seems to be all the items down here, but quite a frenzy of items, right? You know what I'm saying? Hidden and invisible. So after that, we can just go up. And then to the right. And I believe we've got a bonus. Oh, not a bonus to the right, sorry, that's another whole area that I'm thinking of. HP up, yep, right there. Can I remember there being a hidden item in there? Nice. Let's use another one? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, I'm going to refresh capture cards so I'm in sync here. Right, because I want to hear something real quick. Alright, there we go, that's fixed. Let me reset the capture card real quick, guys. So the time's in sync for me. Because it's still, like, technically in sync, but a few, like, maybe a second or two behind if I leave it for a while. So now, when I first heard of this game, I was wanting to hear Route 216, 217's music. So let's hear it. Oh, that's a bit weird, okay. Wait, oh, I want to wait for it to kick in. Alright. That's the bit when it kicks in. It's better calm up. Okay, it's not as good as remixes that I've heard, but it's still pretty decent, like. Definitely nowhere near like some people's remixes of the soundtrack that I've heard, but it's still pretty good, like, not gonna lie. Alright, so when I say it's a long road to Route 216 to Snowpoint City, because Route 216, yeah, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of adventuring in this route, like a lot of adventuring. Yeah, there's like trains up in that area and everything, yeah, not joking, this is a big route, this is a very big route. Now I'm gonna quickly go check Route 216 for you guys, okay? Let's see, is the Pokemon I'm planned to add to my team here? Although I feel a little bit dumb. So, all along, I thought it was a Route 217 spawn like in the wild grass, and it's only as a swarm encounter. But I don't believe you get swarm encounter until you actually beat the game, like beat the champion. Thankfully though, it looks like you can get a Swinub. So that's the last one. If you don't know the last one, I'll just say it now. I plan for the last Pokemon in my team to be Mamoswine. Two types don't have the team, Ice Ground. It is a 50% rare spawn. It's a rare spawn in the Grand Underground in the Swampy Cave. Has a 50% chance between level 16 and 63, so I'm going to see if we can actually go this. If I go to the Grand Underground, I go to the Swampy Cave. Which I can get to the Swampy Cave if I go into the Grand Underground from like Ramdas Park, Twin Leaf Town, Cannon City, and added joining routes, which I don't know what that means. So I'll go to Twin Leaf Town and do that then. Alright, slide up number 2, let's see if we get any luck here. Now, when I was randomly watching a YouTube video, when I was just like hunting for the thing, I was only about a couple minutes extra. I go back and do some sort of fire move I saw in the corner of my eye. I didn't know what it was, it might be Flame Wheel or something like that, but it one-shot my Gallade. I don't know what it was, but they either really powerful move or some kind of one-shot my Gallade, because it was a one-shot, so I don't know what happened. I'll have to look back in the footage when I'm going back for editing, but I don't know what it was. Level 43 is playing this time though. We're going to go with the same strategy of using the Dust Ball, because we're in a cave, you know, we're in the underground, so it should work out hopefully. We go for the 1, and we go for the 2, and we're going to go for the 3, and no break it, which means we got it. Alright. Let's see what they call it, the nature in this one. And ideally oblivious to. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll teach what they call it Simba Thunder Wave. They're not going to be using my team, but they call it long term, and that could be a really good thing to have for, like, you know, catching legendary Thunder Wave, you know what I'm saying, so why not, right? Alright, let's see here. Alright, what's your nature? Careful nature, which gets rid of your special attack. You know what? That's actually quite good. Because you're a physical attacker, so anything that gets boosted that gets rid of special attack, it's actually alright. It's actually fine, you know. And it has got Oblivious. Now, it does say to keep it from being infatuated or falling for taunts. But if I go to the Gen 8 Dex, Oblivious here says the Pokemon cannot be under the attract condition, intimidated, or be taunted while having this ability. So that makes me at least think that, like, you know, it can't be intimidated, right? But it doesn't say that here. Alright, nickname. Rate my nickname. Okay, we're gonna go ahead with Swine up because we're actually gonna call it Tundra. You know, like an icy tundra. Yeah, we're gonna give it that name, alright? Only thing I can really think of when I was thinking of like icy mons, you know what I'm saying? And like, what also made me thought of Tundra, I believe in Pokepark V1, you encounter a Mamoswine that actually lives in an icy tundra like environment area, like halfway through the game, so I actually thought it kind of fits a little bit, you know what I'm saying? There we go, there's Tundra, the Swine up, instantly into a Piloswine. And this is where the Grand Underground is so good, man, just being able to use different mons you wouldn't get to normally use until post-game and down Pearl is such a helpful thing, by the way. And already it's Piloswine. All we gotta learn now is Ancient Power through Heart Scale, and then boom, we're good to go, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to learn Ice Fang. I did not know he learned Ice Fang upon evolution, by the way. I was thinking I would probably have to Heart Scale Ice Fang on, but no, that's a physical Ice type move. 65 base power, you know, no, it's not too bad, right? Not too bad. But yeah, it can also make the target flinch or leave it frozen, so that's not too bad, because the moveset thing I've gone with Mamoswine is, Ice Fang, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and potentially a fourth move. We'll have a look and see what we can do. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and use a rare candy on Piloswine because honestly, in the late game, the best breeding method to get levels anyway is on Route 228, like in the desert like-ish route. There's a Chansey, like a trainer of a Chansey you can use Reverse Secret on time and time again, so and I'm not sure if that that Chansey actually has like a lucky egg on it or whatever they might be able to steal with beef, who knows. But regardless, now they've got Ancient Power, we've leveled up Piloswine. We can now get ourselves a Mamoswine, just like this, guys. So I don't know if Mamoswine learns Earthquake upon evolution or not, so we're gonna have to see, right? If it doesn't, I'll just Heart Scale it back onto it, alright? And there we go, there's a Mamoswine. I can't remember, does it learn Earthquake upon evolution? Please say you do. Double hit, huh, okay. Interesting. And we're going to replace Ancient Power because it's a special move, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get rid of Amnesia, so Ice Shard, Ice Fang, Earthquake, and I actually think Body Slam might be a really good move to have. Nonetheless, let's get started. I'm actually going to start with the higher route on this occasion, alright? Because there are quite a few areas you can get up here. So what's the time to start with? Ice Seal, good stuff. I mean, this would be where you'd probably find Ice Seal. So I can't remember in that area at the very top if we need Rock Climb to get into it. I actually don't remember. But here's the first fight, so let's get ready to go and see what we got. Now I want to see the backdrop. This will be my first time seeing the icy backdrop. I want to see this. Alright, so just a bunch of, what do you call it, trees. And we're fighting on snow and that kind of stuff, man. That's something about this game, by the way. Dawn in the Winter out, I feel like that's absolutely great, by the way. It's a breath of fresh air from, like, you know, wearing the same two outfits all game. I really like it. But, yeah. Low punny. Alright, well, that's another type, so I was going to absolutely destroy with Drain Punch, yep. Also, I was briefly on the stats screen for Galen and I saw he had like 143 base physical attack, not even level 50. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Nice. Just like that, that's one trainer down though. But yeah, these battle backdrops are absolutely beautiful in this game, I do have to say, I love it. Also, something I really like when you deep snow, you can actually see like the path you're making it, that's really, really cool. So there's snow in these deep snow areas. Up. I see a rock climb spot so you have to get to the absolutely very top of this area. And I believe, like, if I'm not mistaken, as a good TM, Ice type TM up here, I think Blizzard, or I think maybe Ice Beam's actually up here, but you need to obviously rock climb to get it. I'm actually going to not go, when I'm recording this part of the series is when, you know, around about just as I'm entering Heartham City on the actual uploading part of YouTube is where I'm going to slow down the uploads, alright, so yeah. Anyway, bad tangent out of the way, which I'm sorry about, by the way, if that was annoying. let's actually get back to me commenting about, you know, the game, right? So yeah. Anyway, as you've seen what they call it so far on this route, we've got quite a few, you know, you're starting to see some ice types and stuff like that, and some like more truly evolved types, like skier type trainers, ace trainers, wrapped in like winter clothing and that stuff. And I would actually contemplate using a Sneasel on my team, because in Platinum, I'm pretty sure you can get the item for him to the Razor Fang. I don't know if it's a Claw or the Razor Fang, right? But I would contemplate using Weavile, because you have to make it hold that item and evolve it like one level, I think it is at night time or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it works, but it's something like that. So I was thinking of using a Weavile on my team, because on my team right now I do not have a Dark type and I do not have a Ice type, right? So, well actually no, I do have Mammoth now, so I do have an Ice type, but instead of Mammoth I was thinking of going with the Weavile. One of my favourite mons from Sinnoh, probably my top 5. Just love the guy. But unfortunately, at Diamond of Pearl at least, you really can't get one until either very late in Victory Road apparently, or get one in the 4th game. So, yeah. Alright, let's see, do you guys do anything? Yeah, I know this lodge you get free heal, you get quite what do they call it, a long route. So if you just go to the bed here, and you get a full heal. So remember that little hut we got back near Turn of Forward? Exactly the same thing, guys, alright? Well, actually almost at the end of Route 260. I know it might be like a really short route, and I say it's a very long route, but you have to remember, we're skipping a lot of trainer training because we don't have access to rock climb to get to that higher up area. Near the start of Route 260, trust me, there's a lot more trainers up there and a lot more items, but we actually can't get access to it right now, so it is what it is, right? I know it might seem like very short, but trust me, the longest part of this route is still coming. By the way, is that my coronet in the background? In the battle background, you see that? That's actually really, really sick. If that's the case, that's actually like a... I'm gonna wait here. Come on, do the thing. No, show me the background. Keep turning, keep turning. There. Do you see my coronet in the background? I think that's my coronet. That's a really, really cool little touch to have in the background, because they don't need to have that there. They could have the trees, the forest, the snow for this ride, but they don't have to put my coronet there, but they chose to. So that's really, really, I really, really appreciate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Really, really cool. Ah, Macho! Well, this is why I love Gillian so much when it comes to like fighting type. Right? Like, let's say using let's say it's like, this is why Gillian's so good against fighting types, right, in general, right? Because he gets Tail Cut, he's a second fighting type, which means he resists his own type like 4 times, I think, right? And he can also, like what they call it, dash it super effective get hits against like a type that he is part of, you know. He's just so crazy. Now, as much as I enjoy, much as I like, you know, have Lucario, one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, same with Luxray. That's one big weakness about Lucario. He's practically the opposite. He's Steel Fang, which means he's weak to his own type, you know. So, that's what it is. Although he does get quite a good moveset though, Lucario, stuff like, you know, Aura Sphere. And you can make it a mixed attacker too, I'm pretty sure. Aura Sphere, like Flash Cannon, I'm pretty sure it gets Bone Rush, you know. Pretty sure it gets some other good moves, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I've not used one in a while actually. I think the last time I used one was when I played Pokemon X and Y like about a year ago, when I was starting my living decks, what they call that little journey, which by the way, updating that, I've got 3 Pokemon away and Pokemon Home to actually get my special Megairn up and get my living decks, which is a Victini, Volcanion, I believe, and then Hoopa. I think those are the 3. I actually really like Hoopa's design, but I've never actually owned one. Also, this is Route 217 by the way, I completely forgot to talk about it. I'm just going off on a complete tangent this part of the recording session. Because you know where the actual hailstorm started to actually come really heavy, that's Route 217. That's the difference between Route 216 and 217. And we do have a right shoot off the bat right away. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a ground type move. Now, I think this is the perfect example of being able to swap into a Void, Tundra, and going and using Earthquake. Because if he goes for an electric movement, which I assume he will, right? Light Screen, oh, interesting. Well, unfortunately for him, you know, I'm not a special attacker, right? You know, so I want the Earthquake animation for Gen 8. I don't actually think I've used it. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever used Earthquake in Gen 8. Not even Sword and Shield, no. I want to see how it looks. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Earthquake. Okay. I would say that's an average animation. I would have liked to see the Earth actually like quake a bit more and like the bits of the earth actually cut out and get ripped apart in it, like some of the older games. But it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's water flying, right? Yeah. Let's use Ice Fang. Am I faster than this thing? That's the question. Not quite, okay. Yeah, to be faster than flying type, you're gonna have to be quite speedy like. Nice, let's see this. Nice, yeah, good stuff. That's the thing though, like, you know, since you're in the hail, I believe ice type moves actually get boosted damage, so yeah. So, a real... Ooh, another ground paper, okay. I think what I've got on my moveset. Let's keep him out. I want to see how much Body Slam does. Oh, but he's going to switch it into Sandstream, yeah. I've actually been smart from him. I was just about to talk about whether if I will, since it's what they call it Sandstream, we'll use Earthquake now then because it's boosted damage. Let's see, are we taking a little hack? Yep, nice. Now, I was going to say something here. You know the move Blizzard, how you know you need it's quite low accuracy. I would actually recommend using Blizzard on a single journey only for this route. If you're not using a Blizzard around about the time you're on this route, I would actually recommend using it because it's constantly hailing all the time. I'll go up the right side later on. I'm going to go up the left side first though. Okay, let's go fight you first then. But the reason why I would use Blizzard, right? I'll get back to that. What you got? No, but hey, first thing seats. No, that's cool. It's grass type, by the way. We'll take the evolve form of that in the 7th gen. But yeah, on the topic of using Blizzard, the thing is, right, this is always hailing on these routes. You bypass the accuracy check because, like, if you don't know, when you use Blizzard and, well, a Blizzard, it's an always hit move. Even if they've used minimize and stuff like that, so it's literally perfect. I would say after the snowy area, Blizzard's pretty useless compared to something like Ice Beam or something like that because they're both special type moves, but yeah. You can definitely blitz this part of the game afterwards if you don't have like a Pokemon that like, with Snow Warning for example. Like for example on a Alolan Ninetales. Now I know you can't get one in this game because it's only up to the original 493 Cinnamons and I would like to see like I would have loved to see Sylveon in this game. Sylveon would destroy Cynthia. Like I'm not even joking, she would get destroyed with Sylveon. Then like, what's that anyway? Ball of Iron Kill. But yeah, mods like Snow Warning with like, you know, they can set up Blizzard for you right away, like a Blizzard set. Then yeah, that would be worth it, but there's not really that many, I wouldn't really recommend after that, like. Alright, Ninja Boy with 2 mods. Ninja Boy Ethan, okay. What you got for us? Scoop, yeah, okay, we can deal with that. Let's go Cycle Cut, yeah, I was about to say this Cycle Cut's like good against him because he's poison, yeah. Nice. Oh, so I think I can shoot the Scoop line. Why is it poison like bug and then it evolves to a dark type, poison dark when it evolves, you know? Because doesn't it still stay a scorpion like base creature, so why is it not still a bug type when it evolves? Never quite understood that, to be honest. Well, let's go back to get absolutely sunken by a Cycle Cut as well, I assume. Yep. Wait, what's the type, man? Is this what I think it is? No, not quite. The one behind this house on the left will be, though. This is them you're mainly looking for, guys, because this will give you the TN for Rock Climb. Or as it used to be a HM, right? So you will need this, so be sure to pick up, okay? And it gives you access to the Pocket Chat of it, so you should always come here, right? Also, if you go inside this house, I believe you can actually get like a dialogue with the guy who actually lost the TM for that. But let's fight my way through the Blizzard. I dropped the TM, I had to move Rock Climb. Hey, what did you find the TM? I've already given up the TM for lost and you found it. It's yours to keep, my friend, make good use of it. I like your honesty, they'll let me road with this. I just go play it see like that. And that's me coming here. Right, Ninja Boy and Tony with 4 mods. Can I get a Zubat first? Okay, well I'm surprised I'm still getting Zubats at this point in the game, but alright, you do you, fun. But it's weird because in the original, it feels like they were much higher levels. It feels like they were like maybe like... Actually, now that I think about it. The cover legendary is usually around like level 47, I think it is. Diamond and Pearl, I don't know. I think it might be level 48 in Platinum for Giratina. But I'm pretty sure Diamond and Pearl level 47 for the cover legendaries. But yeah. I'm pretty sure the 8th gyms are around about level 50s. Like 51, 52s maybe. So you know what, maybe it's just because unlike what I normally do in Sinnoh, compared to my first time playing Pokemon, because obviously my first Pokemon games were Diamond and Pearl, or Diamond in this case. Because I'm actually facing every optional trainer, still getting that much extra XP, even without Lucky Egg, I'm getting that over level because I'm fighting that many trainers, you know what I mean? That might honestly be part of it, you know what I'm saying? So Snowbar, alright, well Drain Punch it is good your eyesight. I love my boy Snowbar. Fortunately, it's not that good. That wise. I got myself a little bit better, but still, I still probably wouldn't use it. Not over stuff like Mamoswine, Glaceon, and like Ninetales, for example, even though you can't get that in this region. You get what I mean. Even Weavile would be used over Abomasnow, sadly. I know to mention as well, that grass ice type isn't great for it, because it's 4 times weak to fire. You know what I'm saying? Weak to fighting. I don't know if it's weak to water. It might be weak to water. I don't think ice resists water at all, so it could be weak to water. There's a lot of types that are good against what they call ice, what they call grass, so if I'm being honest, there are quite a few. I think Steel's another one that's good against them because of the ice type. I think it's a push of Steel shatters through ice, unless I'm mistaken again, but I don't know, something in my mind tells me that it's quite weak, like, you know, so yeah. Cause I feel it, like I like ice types a lot, right? But unfortunately, ice types are like one of the types that's got probably one of the most weaknesses in Pokemon. I just really like the ice type in general, because I feel like the ice types in general, and most of the time across every generation's got one of some of the best designs. But unfortunately, for competitive, they're not so great. Unless you're coming up against like a dragon team, and yeah, they're good for that, of course. But like, they're not as important as they used to be because fairy types now are a thing, and they're not as weak to as many things, you know what I'm saying? So Gen 6 kind of made, like, you know, ice types almost kind of irrelevant in a way. But yeah. Anyway, I think this is the guy last mon, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and Drain Punch this Nova and just be out here, right? And yep, he's defeated, cool. Alright, now if I head straight up, I believe we're actually due to either hit an item or it's the Icy Rock, I believe. It's one of the two things, if I'm not mistaken. That's also a trainer, by the way. I'm trying to see if I can avoid him. I'm pretty sure something's right here. I can avoid you as well. Okay, there's the Icy Rock. Yes, I wasn't crazy. So I don't know if you have to enter the rock, but if you go ahead and evolve like an Eevee round about this area, and that patch of grass, you'll get Glaceon. Alright, what's this? What's this house then? A person, a rare sight. Thank you for visiting a gift. Okay, spell tag. Alright, we take this, I guess. Sure. After we do this big middle part, I think you just like the route starts to convert up towards the top left in a single path, and then you get to the lakefront. You have to go through the lakefront, as in like the lakefront area, not actually in the lake, and then to the right of that Snowpoint City. Also, a map tag. Hey, I don't really want you to see up this area. That's kind of cool. Tangle Pies and a bat. Alright, nice. And the only annoying thing about that is, like, when it comes to Snowpoint City Gym, it's probably one of the most confusing gym layouts in the entire game, honestly. When it comes to puzzling gym layouts, or bugs, no puzzle. Eterna is really easy. Veilstone, kind of a challenge, but not that bad, honestly. Historia's kind of the same, again, not too bad. Canalive's kind of the same as the others, not too bad. Snowpoint's much harder, if you don't know the layout that is. And Sunny Shore is a little more, it's like in between the easy ones and then Snowpoint. It's more like a medium difficulty puzzle. Isn't there an item somewhere around here I can get? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get going in. This is the lakefront. You can see how the hailstorm reduced a little bit back to the regular snow. Listen, there might be a few hidden items over to the left hand side. I saw them. Let's go. I was hoping I would find this thing. You know, if I can get in the theme, that's what I was going to use in the theme. It's like the... Alright. It's like the Wish.com version of Gallade. That's what Medicham is. It's same typing, physical attacker, but it is quite good, you know what I'm saying, so yeah. Oh wow, I just catch it, well that might be lucky. I don't think I'm going to catch it like that easy.